Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Sopranos. This is season 1, episode 8, titled The Legend of Tennessee Moltisanti. Seems like one hell of a title. So looks like I feel like someone said that name before. Moltisanti. It could just be like my ears just playing tricks on me. But I feel like we mentioned something. So this might be a flashback episode or something. Maybe something big happened, and we're gonna like take a flashback in time and catch up to whoever this legend of Tennessee Moltisanti is. I don't know what the relation is to the Soprano family, since I believe Moltisanti is a last name. I'm guessing, or maybe it's like a nickname or something. But last episode we ended off with, well, maybe not exactly ended off with, but people now know things like Livia now knows from Anthony Jr. that Tony is seeing a psychiatrist. She doesn't believe him, but even Tony was like kind of digging back the layers a little bit about his childhood, about, we got to see more about his father, what his childhood life was like. We got to see his relationship with his sister, how his sister and his father had like a better father-daughter relationship than he did with his father. But he followed them. He realized that Dad is only using Janice as a way to kind of keep up a front, because no one's going to suspect a guy bringing his daughter to the state fair, right? So he got caught up. He was released. A lot of shit's a lot of shit was happening back then. I think he even had a way out of the life, but Livia, there's like a little point in the story where Livia told him not to go, that she was going to kill the kids or something weird like that. Livia's always been a little strange, a little oddball, and the fact that we keep getting these crazy little tidbits about her past life is kind of scary. It's like, was she always like this? Is she, I don't know. What do we even say? I don't know that much about her character outside of she just seems like she has like a screw loose, you know what I mean? She's obviously very closed off from the world. She's very abrupt. she has no filter, you know what I mean? So we're gonna see what happens going forward. I don't know how this is all gonna kind of like play into each other, but I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I'm excited. So before we do, let's hop in. I do want to remind you guys, Patreon before we hop in. Full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, plus if you're seeing this on YouTube right now, we're at least 2 to 4 episodes ahead over on Patreon. So if the YouTube highlights are not enough for you, hop on over here. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go. Christopher.
Ever had our sausages? In the Czech Republic too, we love pork. You ever had our sausages?
What? Oh, it's a dream? Or maybe he's tripping balls. He's like on drugs or something. What kind of fucked up porno is this?
We love
Oh!
Armin.
Carmela.
Email Cola.
Oh, that's the guy he shot.
Help you?
You killed me.
What do you want me to do about it now?
I want to tell you.
Tell me what? You come here every night.
You fucked up. Here's these.
Where did you find them?
1 in the table, 3 in my skull.
In the table.
You will have our sausages.
Get rid of these.
Ah! Let go!
Yo. So he's haunted by the death of Email? Or Emil? Email? Whatever his name is.
I would have wrapped it, but
That's okay. A computer.
this model got such a good write-up, I got one for myself. Congratulations. God bless.
Oh, what are we at? A wedding?
Wait, who's your date?
Who's your date?
Come in. Yeah.
Is this the guy?
Oh, Mama Olivia, como stai, darling?
I am nobody's darling.
This one here, she never disappoints you, I tell you that.
Are you still seeing your other women, Lorenzo?
Yeah.
Found him on indictments.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you get this?
I got a guy who owes me. He's got a Gumar who works at FBI headquarters.
A Gumar.
Process.
Indictments? What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you sure about this?
Oh, it ain't just my source in Jersey. Half from New York moved to Fort Lauderdale already.
Uncle Junior, got anything you want to say about this?
As far as I'm concerned, it's just speculation.
It's rumor. Better be safe than sorry, no?
Tony, what do you think?
What you asking him for? I just gave you the answer.
Junior's right. We go on the lamb now. It's open season. The fucking Albanians be living in our houses. Fuck.
Give him the illusion he's in charge.
I agree with my uncle. He calls the shots. We do it.
Take your wives and let's go. Let's go. Just time to go. Take our flowers.
Think they're gonna come over the weekend?
Coming someday.
How the hell? Maybe
What's
don't
the
have it
matter?
right there.
It's everywhere.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just here we go. Yeah.
Right now. Why the fuck now? Just when things were going good.
Ah, boy, Meadow. You still catching a fly?
Boot your computer, the cops are coming.
So?
You want them to see all that porno you downloaded?
Goddamn. You had all that in the little vent?
My Tennessee William.
Is his last name Moltisanti?
Where you going?
Christopher Moltisanti? Is this a
I've
legend?
never seen you apply yourself like this.
I love movies. You know that. I'm gonna let all this love and knowledge go to waste? My cousin Gregory's girlfriend Amy, the one that works for Tarantino, said, mob stories are always hot. I can make my mark.
Okay.
Babe, with these indictments, shouldn't you put the script away for a while and get rid of evidence?
There you go.
You stole this computer, plus the one you just gave Melissa.
The computer you gave Melissa, I wonder if that's gonna come back to
Channel 6.
Oh shit.
On Channel 6.
You can't get a remote?
Grand jury has been impaneled to investigate possible mob activities in the Garden State, with indictments to follow. Murder, truck hijacking, as well as money laundering are expected to be among the inquiries. Do we know yet the names of those who will be indicted?
The Sopranos have long historic ties to the New York families.
What about these possible murder charges?
Unsolved. Execution-style slaying of Soprano family associate Brendan Filone. Is a loyal soldier, if you will, and he winds up dead.
Soldier?
Or no-
Brendan Filone. Associate? Soldier? Fuck you.
Jesus.
What was wrong about that? Is he not a soldier?
Georgie, did you see it from the beginning? Did they mention my name? No. Stop the fucking chit-chat. I gotta go.
Chris is like all over
Nobody
the
makes
place. It's
skin so
crazy.
dirty like you, Nana. You know, I'm up at Bard waiting for my care package.
If I have a patient, you wouldn't want to say the word guinea in front of him.
Let me guess. Mother issues.
Is he in the mafia?
No, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
What's he do, Mom? Is he in the mob or what?
Not a mobster, is he, Jen?
I can't discuss my patients.
I just hope he's not one of those crumbs they're talking about on the news.
Just refer him to another doctor. You can do that, couldn't you?
Sure as you can.
That might be what you would do, Richard. Now I remember why we got divorced. Why should I refer him to another doctor? He's my patient.
He's scum and you shouldn't help him with his bedwetting.
You have no idea who this man is, and yet you call him scum. I never said he was in the mafia.
Why do you think we're never gonna see an Italian president?
Oh, and that's my patient's fault.
See what you started with the gravy, Nana?
Yeah. Tui. For 20 million.
Yeah. Okay. What an interesting conversation. What are you gonna do? I don't know how to read this guy. He's either gonna do good or bad. Beautiful girl. Thank you. God, loyal.
I'm kind of busy now.
And get some Shoyadel and cannoli and shit for the guys.
Yeah.
Cannoli? Someone's gonna recognize him. Hey, you.
29. Hey, Gino. Can I get you?
Some,
Whoa, number 34, right here.
He was in line, man. He just went out to go get gas in his car.
Oh, so I could go out, fuck your sister, come back Saturday, I go to the front of the line?
I said he could.
I'm in no fucking mood today. I'm next. Now
Relax,
get a fucking
buddy.
pastry box.
Gino, what can I get you?
Oh!
all right, let me have 2 Neapolitan loaves.
You touch a single fucking crust, you're gonna wish you took that job at McDonald's.
Fuck you.
Okay, take a walk. on my bread. You come back in 10 minutes. Come on.
What are you gonna do?
What is it? Do I look like a pussy to you?
No.
I'm serious. Be honest. I won't get mad.
No.
So why the fuck would you give me a hard time and talk to me like I'm nothing to worry about?
I'm sorry.
Get a pastry box. Move it!
You really shot?
Give me the box.
You gonna kill him?
Next time you see my face, show some respect.
I will.
You motherfucker! You shot my foot!
Chris is very, very reckless. But, okay.
I called you last Christmas.
Fuck this.
Hey, this fool you done. What's wrong with you?
You brought up in a barn or what?
What's the matter with you, huh? This is no time to go on the rag, Christopher. Not with the indictment.
On the rag?
Take Georgie, go on the bed.
They do kind of treat him like a little bitch, not gonna lie.
Come on.
Little errand boy.
I hope they'll be all right.
Who? The guys.
Well, what about me?
You'll be all right. They didn't even mention your name on television.
Fucking amazing, though, huh? You know what? That news guy, he said the words Brendan Filone. I'm telling you, the hairs in the back of my neck, it fucking stood up.
Oh, you're going into the toilet.
I brought him around here. Tony wouldn't have never known him if it wasn't for me.
Is he really jealous that he wasn't named on TV? So Christopher wants the... So this is about him, the legend of Tennessee Moltisanti. He wants to be known, so he's going to do something stupid.
Who is it? I'm sleeping. Oh, come on in.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I just said that in case you were there. Snooty-ass Mrs. Ryan down the hall. She is so shanty Irish. And with all her ears.
Come on, get dressed. I'm taking you to brunch.
What's wrong? Tell me.
Nothing is wrong, Ma. Why does something have to be wrong?
Is it Meadow? She eats like a bird.
She notices.
But you come here unannounced.
So how do you know that
I
about
shouldn't
Meadow, but
wonder
not her
if
parents?
Something's wrong.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. It's a nice day. I thought I would take...
I mean, I guess Carmela knows that Meadow has an eating disorder.
Is it Anthony? Those indictments? His father could take it in stride, but he can't.
I don't believe you.
Mm.
Come on, Ma, will you get dressed? This way, you and me, we get to spend some quality time.
Did he cheat on you again?
You know, I try to do something nice.
Again.
I come here to
So
take
Mom
you
knows
out.
about
Right away, you
this.
think I have some other agenda. Don't flatter yourself.
I'll throw something on.
Buckle your seatbelt, Ma.
I can't find it. Where is it?
She's so old. So, okay, and Tony's gonna go in and see what's... Okay. Maybe see what Mom has up her sleeve? I don't know what he's about to do. You're gonna put everything in your mom's place? Why would you do this? He doesn't have a lot of money. Because I'm like using Breaking Bad as a scale. Walter White had a lot of money. He had like barrelfuls, you know what I mean? Barrels.
So you're telling me that you're planning a vacation?
She's
but
putting
you're
two
not
and two
sure
together.
exactly when it will be.
Right. I may never go. Let's put it this way. There's a strong possibility that it could happen.
She knows.
So if you suddenly stop coming to your appointments, I will assume that you are on vacation. And I should wait to be contacted?
That would be a good assumption.
Okay.
I thought we were stepping out. I got two broads in the car. You said Aid went to stay at her mother's. Place looks like a fucking sty. What's wrong with you? This ain't like you, kid. I ran into Billy Cracciolo. Told me the regular cops in Nutley are looking for a guy. Blew off a kid's toe for no good reason in Russo's bakery.
Mm.
Does Tony know about this?
What's going on, Chrissy?
Been working my ass off on this movie script. You know how many pages I got? 19.
Got a lot or a little?
Little.
I bought a script writing program and everything.
My advice, put that thing down a while.
You ever feel like nothing good was ever gonna happen to you?
Yeah, and nothing did. So what?
It says in these movie writing books that every character has an arc.
Mm.
Like everybody starts out somewheres.
Then you grow,
something
change.
them, changes their life. That's called
Yeah.
their arc. Where's my arc?
Hey, I got no arc either. I was born, grew up, spent a few years in the army, a few more in the can, and here I am. So what?
I got
That's
no
your arc.
identity. Even Brendan Fillone's got an identity. He's dead. I killed that fucking email cola on nothing. I don't even move up a notch. That Polish, Czechoslovak, whatever the fuck he is haunting me in my dreams every night.
You're gonna dig him up? Why?
Oh, is that him? Now that would be some fucking coincidence if it wasn't, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was like, wait, who do you think it would be if it wasn't?
I'm gonna fucking puke.
All right, help me lift him. We'll take him down to Pine Barrens before they build a fucking condo here. Georgie!
So we gonna sell or what?
For Jason. But you know, I don't want to hear that you took one of your Colleens on a cruise.
What's that supposed to mean, Colleen's?
Every Italian boy bows down to the freckles.
I married you.
Yeah, I was a mother figure.
Don't bust my balls with Freud by numbers, would you?
Watch it, Richard. Your Calabrese is showing. You devote your energies to the protection of the dignity of Connie Francis. You know, you're all worked up about my patient, a man who has no bearing on who you are or where you are in this world.
Call him a patient. Man's a criminal, Jennifer, and he's evil.
Are they gonna fall for each other? That'd be kind of interesting. Kind of weird, too. It'd be like almost like a, I don't know, Joker, Harley Quinn thing going on. That'd be cool. Interesting, but cool. Oh, Christopher.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Didn't Paulie tell you I ain't been feeling good?
You know what? I wet my ass with your feelings.
Thanks a lot.
Drive the fucking car. We're under a microscope, and I gotta hear on the street you shot some fucking civilian in the foot because he made you wait for buns. Occasion comes to me and says Nutley PD's got a description, and I'm making the car. People do that shit, they want to get caught.
Oh, I want to get caught.
Yeah, you want to get caught. I've seen it before. That's fucking cowboyitis.
I was worried that I didn't
Shut up!
He really wants to be famous by doing some stupid ass
Try and
shit.
explain here.
Please, because I'm like trying to wrap my head around it.
It's like just the fucking regularness of life is too fucking hard for me or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Look at you. I bet you're sleeping all the time, right?
It's the only thing I still enjoy. You know what I think? Maybe I have cancer. Remember how Jackie got?
Cancer.
Something fucking horrible's going on inside my body. There's a physical change or something.
Does this word cancer pop into your mind a lot?
Huh?
Well, I'm just thinking maybe you're depressed.
Oh.
I'm no fucking mental midget. Watch the
what?
Filter.
Oh, fuck.
I've done that before. Drunk as fuck, like not knowing which end is which.
Maybe you got a serotonin problem.
You know about that shit?
Saw it last night on a program.
What, take fucking Prozac? Not this skinny guinea.
Let me ask you a question. You ever think about, you know...
What the fuck? Do you?
Imagine those fucking losers blowing their skulls all over the bathroom.
It's fucking pathetic.
Okay. Hey, they're talking at least. Right here. Damn. Why are you in our backyard?
Gate was open. I'm Agent Harris. This is Agent Driscoll. May we come in?
No.
We have a search warrant. You know you have children in the house. That's why the team's waiting out front. We don't think it necessary to traumatize kids by kicking in doors. Why don't you take a minute and tell them you have visitors?
Any quarters you can keep.
Trying to bribe me?
They don't wear
Tell me what you're
gloves.
looking for. Maybe I could save you some time.
Any incriminating evidence would be nice.
What the hell are you doing in my refrigerator?
If you forgot your lunchbox, pal, why don't you just ask?
I'm very sorry.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Grasso, get something to clean that.
Grasso. Ti faccio culo così.
Your ass.
Hey, Tony.
Tony, what's going on here? Are these really FBI agents?
And that guy that broke the bowl, he did that on purpose.
Oh, I don't think so. He was just a klutz.
Nah.
You think it's a coincidence they sent him? If he wasn't Italian, he'd be back at the office sweeping up. The stupid jerk. Grasso. He'll see. He'll learn.
Did you know that an Italian invented the telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell was Italian?
You see? You see what I'm talking? Antonio Meucci invented the telephone, and he got robbed. Everybody knows that.
Who invented
No idea.
the mafia?
Oh.
What?
Meadow, you are not. I love it.
Is there something you want to say to me?
I just like history, like you did.
And I won't tell you about Sacco Vanzetti either.
The two Antichrists. I got the electric chair in Massachusetts.
Anarchists.
Isn't it Antichrist?
There were two innocent men who got the chair because they were Italian.
How can there be two Antichrists? There was only one Christ.
So?
And of course, Francis Albert.
Just so you understand that I have to charge you for the missed session.
What are you talking about?
We agreed on that on our very first meeting.
You have money, bro.
What if
Just
I got
pay
hit by a
for it.
car?
But you weren't.
What if?
But you weren't.
I love this. What if you weren't? What if you weren't?
All right, fine. Fine. Here you go. Here.
I don't understand that comment, and I don't appreciate being made to feel afraid.
But it's obvious you don't give a shit about my situation or what's happening with me. Otherwise, you won't be shaking me down.
Shaking you down? Okay.
Stick it up your ass.
Okay. Is that how much it is? You were like, you owe me. You still owe me more money.
What's the matter with you, Corrado?
Your children. They're
Headaches,
green.
that's all. I think we may have a bad apple.
Christopher.
You know about this? What are you gonna do?
There's not much to do. We have to sit back and wait. Do me a favor, don't let Tony know you know. He's under enough pressure.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's telling the psychiatrist it's all his mother's fault.
What are you talking about, a psychiatrist?
Here we go.
A psychiatrist.
Now Junior's going to use this information to have the captain's turn against Tony. He's not in his right state of mind, etc., etc.
Yes, Tony. Tony, who had such a terrible mother.
What did you say to Tony about this?
Me? Nothing. I wouldn't give him the satisfaction. And Junior, I don't want there to be any repercussions.
All right, how does that sound?
Christopher, it's Mommy. I'm worried about you. My God, they mention your name in the newspaper today. The Star Ledger. Mrs. Jones told me.
Jason, are you concerned that your mother is treating this patient X?
I don't care.
I take it you were frightened?
Frightened, revolted. When did we become so afraid to get our hands dirty?
It's what she gets paid for. Jason, how would you like to see your mother? Never mind, I'm not gonna paint any graphic images.
See? He always does that.
What?
His real issue is that I should distance myself from this man on the grounds of the stigma that he brings us.
I say refer this patient to a therapist that specializes in mafia depression.
Sam, this isn't funny.
No, of course not. You know, on my mother's side, we have a few dark sheep. Lepke.
Who's Lepke?
Louis Lepke Buckhalter. Murder Incorporated. My mother's uncle was Lepke's real man.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Star Ledger. He's gonna buy all of them. Okay. All right, guys. So that was The Sopranos season 1, episode 8, titled "The Legend of Tennessee Moltisanti." So I guess that answers my question: who Moltisanti is? That was the last name of Christopher. I feel dumb because I feel like I should have remembered that, and I would have took a whole lot of guesswork out of what was going on in the episode. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of shit happening right now, and the story continues to, to cook. You know what I'm saying? With the indictments underway, everyone's kind of like under the microscope, under the spotlight, so to speak. And we got to see what Tony's kind of like his plan is, just in case something like this were to happen. They clear out the money, they clear out the guns, they clear out the jewelry. But here's the thing: why did they put all that stuff in their mom's place, at Livia's place? You know what I mean? I feel like if anything, sure, like would they know to look there? I mean, they probably not. But since she has a connection to these to the mob, to the name alone, Livia Soprano, would they not search her place? Do they feel like it's safe enough to, I don't know, to put stuff there just because she wasn't identified as one of the main mafia members when the guy was taking pictures and we saw their name on the board and who does what and who's in charge, etc. So if she wasn't identified, is she technically in the clear? Because I think they'd probably be more better off like storing their stuff, I don't know, at like a storage unit or out of state, or bury it or something. I mean, like I mentioned during the reaction, I'm like, even Walter White had like an area under the house, or he even had guys to move it around and bury his money. There's just like a lot of stuff that I'm just thinking like, man, what they could do a whole lot of things here. But then I guess I guess it's also a thing with, I guess he doesn't have a lot of money because he didn't move a lot. Because the way I'm looking at it, how much money does he really have? Because he just swept a couple of stacks into a bag. I mean, maybe there's more than that, but it didn't look like a lot because Walter needed to fucking hide in like a crawl space under the house to hide his money. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, oh, a little ass vent for your money and guns and all that. It's like, yeah, I guess, but I'm just like, it didn't seem like a lot. Um, but we at least we know what their contingency plan is going forward with that. So Christopher, he's definitely an interesting character. I know I kept referring to him as Ziggy at first because he felt like that kind of fuck up who wants to do more and be more, tired of being made the punchline, or he's tired of being the joke to every, or being the punchline to every joke, I should say. I can see the similarities, and I know it's probably going to continue irritating people if I keep mentioning him as Ziggy. But the thing is, I'm trying to like figure what does he want? He wants the infamy. He wants to be recognized. He's pissed that his friend Brendan got more coverage than he did, because Brendan was mentioned by name on the TV, but Brendan's also dead. So I'm just saying, like, what do you really want from this? I mean, it's crazy how people are quick to hide their stuff, but Christopher here is pissed because he's not one of the guys that are on the spotlight or under the spotlight here. It's just crazy to me. So he keeps doing shit to get himself caught up, and I'm wondering, is that what Uncle June was talking about at the end there with Livia? He's like, we have a problem. So was the problem he was talking about Christopher? No, right? It can't be. Because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation going to people. Because even now, Uncle Junior now found out from Olivia that Tony sees a psychiatrist. So it's like, holy shit, what's going to happen now? Because with this information, it's crazy. Because this is the one thing Tony didn't want out. Because he said, there was a line, like episodes back, where he's like, he wants us to keep it a secret because if people were to find out, he would have a steel jacketed something in the back of his head. So I'm just like, holy shit, yeah, that is right. And if Tony's supposed to be the one in charge, how could you be in charge if he's saying a shrink? You know what I mean? Is he of the right state of mind to do this job? So I think, if anything, Junior is going to use this information to kind of rally the captains against Tony, if anything, if it comes down to more of a power struggle. At least that's where my mind is going, you know? But I feel like, let me continue scrubbing here with Christopher. I definitely want to know more about him. Tony continues to be an interesting character. I'll get into the Dr. Melfi stuff and her situation in just a moment, but I do kind of want to address the FBI guys that did the search, because one of them did break something, and I think Tony's onto something. Because it felt really weird that that guy just knocks over a bowl and shatters it. Because it felt weird. And I'm just like, what? Because I even question is like, are these guys actually FBI agents? You know, there's something about them. It felt off. And I don't know if I was supposed to get that feeling or if it was definitely something set up to be something later. Like maybe they planted something in the house. I don't know. But I'm just saying, Tony, I don't think he was wrong or being paranoid by saying he did that on purpose or there was like, there's something off about them. I agree. I think there is something off about them. I think that was a setup for something to draw their attention somewhere, something. I don't know, because the guys said that they had other teams, but I only saw 2 people searching. So what were the other teams doing? Where were the other FBI agents? So I don't know. I don't know about that. What else? The Dr. Melfi stuff is interesting because I doubt she's going to like refer him to another therapist. It just she seems like such a strong female presence in Tony's life, something that he needs because he's not necessarily getting that strong presence or that kind of give back, that reciprocation from his wife, which is unfortunate because she is strong and she does seem supportive in her own right, but she's also pushed to the point where she's stressed out, and the fact that she even had to give up her jewelry and her own kind of little how do I want to put this, her own little, I don't know, just the stuff she enjoys in life, you know what I mean? The fact that she just has to be stripped away because of what her husband does, you know what I mean? So I can only imagine like what she's going through mentally, internally, especially like after we had that whole ordeal with the priest and the whole will they won't they thing. Man, it's crazy. I feel bad for her because she seems like she's kind of locked in here, kind of like a prisoner, but not really. I don't know. I don't want to liken her to Skylar because they're totally different, but it's kind of like if we're painting in broad strokes, she kind of fills that role of not being being the supportive wife, but to a point. You know what I mean? To a point. So I definitely feel bad for her. Because it's just one lie after another with Tony. Because it was only recently that she found out that his therapist was a woman, anyways. And like I said, Melfi's such a strong female presence in Tony's life. She needs to stick around. And I don't know if it was just me getting the vibes of her and Tony having some sort of more of a relationship. It reminds me of the Harley Quinn Joker stuff and the fact that we had a scene a couple episodes ago of him kind of having these sexual fantasies about her. It kind of keeps fueling that notion of imagine if they were to just run away together and be like the new Bonnie and Clyde or whatever. It's crazy to think about where this story could go because we're still in season 1 and we've seen a lot of stuff happen. Stuff that I didn't think was going to happen, you know what I mean? I felt like the show is going to be a little slower than it is because right now we're dealing with the FBI and indictments and everything like that. And this is what, episode 8? I thought if anything, we were going to deal with like this type of stuff maybe season 2. So this show is like moving quicker than I thought, which is like really exciting, and it's subverting all my expectations, honestly. I'm just gonna continue scrolling through this. The wedding, the thing with the computer at the. I wonder if that's gonna come back and be another thing that bites Christopher in the ass. Him and his little screenplay. It is kind of cool that they're keeping that storyline going now. I wonder if he's ever going to finish it by the time this shows up or the show's over. And what would they do if they did find all the stuff at Olivia's place? Or what would they do if Olivia found the stuff there in the first place? Like, Tony did this in secret for a reason, right? Made for plausible deniability. I didn't know it was there. I don't know. Let's keep scrolling. Dr. Melfi's family is interesting too, because I didn't think we were going to see that side of her. But we got to see like her ex, the son, like where they're at in life. Not necessarily the best of relationships, but they are like divorced, I think they said. And Jason's going to college, but they have like therapy sessions. We'll see. Good shit nonetheless. And let me see what else I missed here. No, that's pretty much it. This is a good episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. We're like closer and closer to the finale, however many episodes the season has. Good shit nonetheless, and I think I'm just gonna end it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, guys, I'll see this episode with me in its entirety. The options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Sopranos Season 1, Episode 9. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it, and if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.